is your boy Detail Groomer, and thanks for following me and watching. You're gonna learn a bunch of great techniques and stick to it, because when you stick to it, great things happen. Let's go. Drop in, subscribe. Hair right here, I'm gonna comb the hair, make it straight so I can see a better way to cut. And with the number 2, I use it for my base. Easier to fade from 0 to 2. Let's get it. Now I go all around the head because I like to make everything even. I don't like to do one side then the other side in the middle. Throws off the whole haircut. I know most of y'all disagree, but sorry, not me. Let's go. Now here I'll do the 5-0, which is almost like a trimmer. So this is gonna be basically your skin line. Now here we're still going around. We're still doing the trimmer work. So I like to go to full detail just to make it easier, so when I hit it with the electric shaver, it blends in smooth. So now coming in with the Bronze Series 9, you already know these shavers right here, man. I gotta say, they're phenomenal. I won't use no other shaver. This cuts from a 2 all the way down. Now let's get it. You see the C motion in that little flick. Now the reason why I do that is because you don't want to go all the way to the top line. You want to leave a little bit of stubble for that trimmer work, just to blend in with your phenomenal blends. Let's go. Now these trimmers that you see right here, they're modified for this specific reason right here. Is to get that shaver stubble out at ease with no irritating the skin, with no pressure, just ease, at ease. Now here with the JRL 1040 fast fades, I gotta say, this clipper for this half transition right here is clutch. I won't use no other clipper for this area. This is my go-to. Watch. So here you can see see a better look, I go from 0 halfway, which is closed, all the way to halfway from the line where I made to the halfway mark. And then I go another notch open, and I keep going up all the way to where you see right underneath the line. And that's where you stop. Then you switch guards. Now, I know some of y'all might get confused with what I just did, but this is what I found easier for me. So I put on a number 1 guard, open it to a 1.5, which is open all the way. Now, I do this for the simple reason that I can see better when you remove bulk. So it's easier for me to remove it from a lower grade of hair to longer hair. So that's why I use this step to skip that half guard. You'll see why. Now this indeed is what the client asked for. See, he had a hard time. He told me he was trying to find a barber that wouldn't take his blend high up like a high SkinFade. And just giving him this transition like this was exactly what he wanted. I go with the half guard now, and you see how I go that I already did my 2 clip. I went and I faded from long hair down, went from short hair from the skin to the middle. Now this is the middle part where you just literally buff it out, and it's so simple. You don't work at all. You don't gotta dig. You don't gotta stretch the skin. You don't gotta do none of that. It's so easy to the wrist. Doing this technique like this saves a lot of time and a lot of energy to the wrist. It really does. It made my life so much easier. And some barbers that I helped out along their journey as well. So you see how the blend is coming along, and I haven't even did the top part yet. Now the top part is the front part where I learned how to get this off lovely with clip over comb technique. Sit and watch and learn, and never block yourself from growing, because you'll stay plateaued if you did that. with the 2 clip open, so it makes it into a 2.5. Now that's the top part, that's the parietal ridge. That's where my base was at, which you already know that you wasn't gonna pass that with any other guard. So the 2.5 literally smooths that out, takes all the excess weight off, and then off to another part of the blend. And once you this part right here is with the 1 clip. I got it open, but I rake. So if you guys don't know what raking is, that's when you don't have the blade flat on the head. You have it kind of T-boned off the head, if that makes any sense. And what that does is it doesn't take bulk off. It just lightly transitions lines. No better feeling than to making people feel good about themselves. And not even that, but also it's even a better feeling to know that I can help somebody along in their journey with nothing to ask for in return. Just to be humble and don't feed your egos. That's all I ask from y'all if y'all want to learn from me. Raking is a nice, great technique if you don't want to switch in between guards, like going back to a half or any stupid thing like that. It's time consuming to be switching back and forth. This is another technique where it's just that much better. Flawless blend. Not for that clip over comb. So you see everything hanging, now you evenly cut all the excess and it makes such a world of a difference. Check it out. Now this technique right here is trimmer over comb, which since it has smaller teeth, that means it gets a finer blend. You'll see all those little hard lines. You'll see them where I'll fade them out with this technique right here. Check it out. Stay tuned. Always got to go into full detail. This is what sets you apart. The detail work. This is what makes everything pop. When you do detail is, I can't stress it enough. It brings everything together and more. Now I'm gonna hit y'all with a little gems. Now, I like to spray a little bit of hairspray just to keep the hair intact so it doesn't move when you hit the trimmers with it. Cause you know, barbers, you know what I'm talking about. When you would hit it without hairspray or spritz and the hair moves, all that irks. Stress the fact about having sharp tools, knowledge on how to use your tools, product knowledge, how to use your products and what products to have for your clients, and also how to use your tools. Come on, let's get it. Right here I'm using my Gold FX trimmers. Man, these trimmers are A1 top Sharpies. I can't even lie, these are Sharpies. see this work right here, but this is the lineup part with the trimmers. So making sharp lines, you already know how we do it. And pardon again for not showing y'all this, but you'll see the aftermath. So this is the after. Now I'm using the whip mousse from Hunter 1114. Man, you gotta go check their products out, man. No lie, best products I've used in a long time. It doesn't gunk up, man. That's the way to go. Go check them out. Hunter 114. Throwing a little sea salt spray on there to give it a nice, good texturized look. Here with a thick comb with big teeth, gives it a more wavy pattern to it. Check it out. See what's good about backtracking, because you might find a mistake, and look at that. See, I ain't always perfect, but it's good when you take your time to make it perfect. Remember that. Those finishing touches, and you'll always have a satisfied customer with referrals, which is the best. I'm blowing off the client, and here you go. Your drop mid SkinFade with the texturized look on top. Flawless. That's what he asked for, and that's what he got. Flawless. Thank you for watching, everyone, and if you want to watch more tutorials like this, go on YouTube, Detail Groomer, follow, subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so you could be alert to when I'm gonna drop my next video. Thank y'all. Peace.